of all songs that I have stuck in my head, it has to be this one. Woman, 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 let me be your woman. I can be your woman. Woman, 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 let me be your woman. What do you think? Can I be your woman? Hey, come here. Did you know? Don't ask me how I know this now. That brake fluid, it tastes really bad. It took me over 40 years to try it. And now that I have, and don't ask me why, don't try the brake fluid. Don't ask me what building this is, but it's all marble. I just found this pretty cool. Yeah, it's all etched in there. This is a strange thing to find. That's right. So, I found it. I'm going to leave it here at my job for somebody else to find. You know why? Because that's the dumb shit that I do. Today's a happy day. Working, removing some metal for a guy. I got so much, I had to actually put some shit in the friggin' cab of my truck. So I got these light ballasts, and they buy them. I have no idea. I've never sold them before. I have no idea how much money I'm going to get for these. Hey, come here. Did you know? Don't ask me how I know this now. That brake fluid, it tastes really bad. It took me over 40 years to try it. And now that I have, and don't ask me why, don't try the brake fluid. Is it bad that as soon as you pop your eyes open, the first thing you think about is, I don't want to. Just whatever it is. I don't want to. Because I'm telling you what, I don't want to. Gets beat out by, I have to. Beats I don't want to every time. Even if you don't want to, you still have to. Unfortunately. Ah, yes. The pinnacle of goofy arguing. Excuse me, man. You friggin' cut me off. What's that? Fuck you. What'd you say to me? What's that? Fuck you. What's that? What's that? Fuck you. What's that? Fuck you. 4 words. That's all you need. In that voice, though. What's that? Fuck you. What's that? What's that? Fuck you. What? Fuck you. What's that? Fuck you. Excuse me, sir. You know how to get to the 7-Eleven? What's that? Fuck you. You don't have to be rude about it. Just asking for directions. What's that? What's that? Fuck you. Well, didn't really expect that kind of response, sir. What's that? What's that? Fuck you. Fuck you. What's that? Listen, pal, I don't know what your problem is. What's that? Fuck you. Welcome back to another episode of Bad Pickup Lines. In a house of 1,000 thoughts, you stink the least. But here, I got some potpourri. I said, how you doing tonight, man? He goes, well, I'm still evolving. Yeah, I can tell by the way your forehead's sloped. Well, that's not exactly what I meant. Yeah, but it's exactly what it looks like. Oh, thank you. You shouldn't thank me for that. I had to pull over for this one, guys. One of them little tiny smart cars. Oh, there's an adult that's driving this. I love it. I think it's cute. That's what happens. You want something bad enough. I threw that refrigerator up on the back of my truck. Pretty much with one arm. Because I hurt my other one right now. Every once in a while, I guess you impress yourself with something stupid. This, my friends, is West Testicle. $2 for air? No. So, of course, I took my time. Go to Wawa. It's free. The one on Aramingo and Butler. Now, you know I got nothing better to do with my time because I'm waiting for them to cook the food. the radio out of nowhere. I'm back. The voices are strong when we get out, ye truck. Sometimes you hear things you shouldn't. Like, fuck-uck-uck-uck. That's right. 'Tis beef fuck, but extra yucky. You know the type. I drank this stuff last night called Ice House, and it tasted like Miller High Life concentrate. And when I went to sleep, it went to work, drying out all of my brain fluid. Oh, I do not recommend.